Hello everyone, my name is Bruce and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be covering my latest Hot Wheels haul. So anyway guys, we're going to get straight into this. So as I like to say, we always got to do the worst first, but get on to the better stuff later on. So first we have got some $1 cars from none other than Target. So if you're in Australia, you would know that there was a $1 Hot Wheels sale at Target. So I picked up 5 cars I think from there. I got the Toon Beetle in blue. I already have one of these, but I just wanted one extra in case I wanted to crack one open, but put them to the side. The 68 Plymouth Barracuda Formula S. Now, this was, I don't even know why I picked this up. It just looks really cool, but there you go. So, as you can see, it has the orange chrome on the rims, like a light orange chrome, with the flames, like the red flame sort of tempo thing that's on the side. And you've got the white on the roof, the hood with the flame tempos, the back with the flame tempos. Pretty cool car for the Hot Wheels Flame series, I reckon. Another car that I've already got one of, but I needed one more, is the Gas Monkey Garage 68 Corvette. Now, I'm sure many of you already have found this, but me and my good friend Ben, that you know as the Car Lab, we have had like quite a bit of trouble finding this until recently, where we found a heap of them. But I had one, and there was a massive, like, I don't know, sort of fold in the card here. But yeah, I have got a second one. It's on my Hot Wheels wall, but still, as you can see, got the nice blown engine from the Gas Monkey Garage, looking beautiful there. Got tempos on the rear. Has it got? I don't think it would have tempos on the front. No, it doesn't. But beautiful $1 pickup, especially if it's a Gas Monkey Corvette. Alright, now one car, which I'm about to show you. I've had so much trouble finding this. The Custom 56 Ford truck. Now, this was once again in Target for $1. I was so scared I was never going to actually find this car, honestly, because I never found it, not once, in any store. And because I'm pretty sure this is from an older case, I don't remember what case exactly. I was really scared that the stores were going to move on to newer cases, and I would just never be able to find this beautiful custom Ford truck. But as you can see, one of my favourite things about this car is the rust. So, as many of you would know, Hot Wheels don't really tend to do rust tampos or decals, like, at all. So this is a really special car to me, especially since, just, I don't know, rusty cars to me, like, especially if it's not, like, fully rusted, but stuff like this on the side, as you can see, there's a rust patch, but I don't know, stuff like that is really, really cool to me. I don't know what it is, but something about it just looks really, really nice. Alright, and the final car from Target is Time Taxi in lime green. Not the best colour, it makes me feel a bit sick, honestly, I don't know, but it's Time Taxi. It's a really cool car anyway, so I might even respray this a different colour if I feel like it, but $1, I want to get as many Time Taxis as I can, like the different colours, but I don't know, this is just, as you can see, it's pretty cool, like, Japanese-inspired taxi. Alright, now we're going to move on to some Matchbox. I've only got 2, so the Hot Wheels collectors, don't worry if you don't like Matchbox. So first, from Woolworths, we have the 64 Austin Mini Cooper. Now, I was judging whether to get this one, or the, what is it? The Chevy wagon in red that has like the roof rack and a bunch of stuff on the roof, but I decided to get this one just because I think it's just a bit cooler, especially just because of the fact that it's a mini, and I love all my like British cars and all that sort of stuff. But it's got tempos on the hood, on the front, not on the back, but I think it's got headlight tempos there. Yeah, you should be able to see that. Yeah, there we go, focusing beautifully on the tempos there, but yeah, it's a British car, but it's really cool. So, as you can see, it's on shortcut because this was at Woolworths, which is a grocery store in Australia, but we'll put that to the side. Alright, now, so, one of my neighbours has turned their lawnmower on, so if you hear any noise in the background, so like, then you know what that is. So, next we have the Fairlady 2000, which I picked up from Coles for $3, sadly. So, another thing about this model is just like the custom Ford truck, I never found it. I found it once. It was on shortcut, but this is like back when I didn't collect shortcuts, so I just said, hey, I'll most likely find it again on long card someday soon anyways. But hang on, this is stuck in the blister. What is this doing? But it's a Datsun Fairlady 2000, and I just skipped past it because I thought I would find it on a long card, but I've not found. I don't even remember what the case like number, not number, but letter case this is in, so I don't know really what to look for. But the Fair Lady 2000 never found on long card, not even once. Found it once on short card and never again. So I'm glad to finally find it once more on short card, so I know I won't be missing out on such a beautiful model. Alright, now the last Matchbox car, I know a few of you, especially Japanese car fans, might not be a big fan of, but it's the Toyota Prius Taxi. Now, honestly, I'm not a big fan of the Toyota Prius either, but it's pretty cool. I like my realistic Matchbox, especially stuff like this that you would see on the actual roads, like a Prius Taxi. This sounds like something that I would actually see if I go into the city, which is pretty cool. So I don't know, something about this. If it was a normal just Toyota Prius without any tampos or anything, I would just go past it and be like, what? That's the Toyota Prius, no thanks. But there you go, it's actually really cool the way they've done the taxi and the tampos on it. But sadly they have no taxi logo or wording on the roof. As you can see there, it says taxi just there on the card art, but that would be cool if they did that. But I got this from ToyWorld for $2, which is pretty surprising because most stores are getting their Matchbox for $3 now, which is really annoying. Even on long card at Big W, they're $3, so I didn't even know about that at first, but because when I went to pay for free Matchbox cards, it said it was $9. And I was really confused, $9, what is there, has there been an error or something? Because I didn't check the price, but luckily I found this for a $1 cheaper, so I'm happy with this. Alright, for a little change, we have some loose cars, so I went to the mill markets as well today, so I got a $5 bag of a bunch of loose Hot Wheels cars. Two of them in specific are really nice, but I don't even know what this thing is. Just look at it, it looks like some weird distorted skateboard or something. But I don't think there's a name on the base. I'll have a look. No, this might be it. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. My camera's not really good at focusing either, so it says, I don't know, it says something melt. It may be. I can barely tell what that says because it's so worn out, but interesting car. The color is alright, but the way it's just been worn out, it's not really too good, but that's whatever this is. So we got one more car. So this was in the background the whole time. This is, I don't even know what this is actually. The base is a bit worn too, so I might not be able to read that. If you have a look at that there, yeah, I can't see what it is, but it looks like a pretty cool mini sort of truck thing. I like it. It looks pretty alright. It's just something about it is, I don't know, just pretty darn cool. We'll save the best two loose cars for last, but loose Maelstrom fantasy model, not too much to say about this. Used to have this as a child, but in a dark blue color. Final car. I have not even done any research on what this is. It looks very strange. If I was to guess, it would be Praying Menace or something like that. I don't know what this fantasy model is. Have a look at the base. I can't see if there's any names. No, what is that? Yeah, I can't see what that says, but interesting fantasy model. So there's been 3 fantasy models in this bag so far, but when you see the last 2, you'll see why I bought this. So now this is a Mace Tow model. Yeah, Mace Tow model, and it is called... So this Mace Tow model is called Slayer. So I originally thought this was some weird Hot Wheels hybrid sort of thing. I didn't notice the wheels at first. I just saw this and I'm like, this is a tuned model. I just thought it was a tuned Charger or something, but I opened up the bag and I had a look at the base. I'm like, oh, this is Mace Tow. I thought this was some weird Hot Wheels, but little did I know that the wheels were actually different and I didn't look. So finally, the last 2 loose cars. So here we go. So many of you might know what this car is, except it hasn't got the spoiler, which is annoying. This is a Nissan 350Z in grey-ish silver. My camera will focus on this, I hope. But the wear is alright. It's not got too much damage, but on the back you can see it's scratched up there. But it is a kid's toy. You would expect the previous owners to play with it a bit. Scratched at the top as well. But nice grey. Sadly, the chrome on the wheels has worn out a lot, and no spoiler too. But Luckily, that isn't the reason why I bought this. That was just like a little bonus I saw in the bag. But here we go. So for $5, I got all of these loose cars. So, do you know what this is? If you've had a look on my Instagram, you would already know what this is at Boost YT. But this is none other than a Bugatti Veyron. Now, Bugattis don't get made in Hot Wheels anymore, and because they were known as, or are they? I don't even know if they're still known as the fastest like car, because I haven't done any research on them in a while. But for this condition of a Bugatti Veyron, it is amazing. Now, in box, they go for a lot of money, from what I've seen. But Tempo's on the rear, and Tempo's, is that Tempo's? No, that's part of the interior, I think, or it's painted, I can't tell. Painted hood, but a lovely Bugatti. I never thought I'd actually own one of these, especially for such a low price, but black base, there you go. Blue top, well not blue top, but blue body. But yeah, it's just so beautiful, I'm happy to own it. Now, all of those loose cars were from the mill market, but one final car that I got for this haul is, you can tell it's an old car. I got this from the vintage market that me and Ben have gone to quite a bit now. But this is Side Splitter, a beautiful looking funny car. Metal body, metal base. $8 for this in box. Now, at first I thought, oh no, that's a bit pricey, but then I realized that how sick this actually is. Metal body and metal base. It's got the opening feature too. I probably won't be able to show you in the box because, oh, actually, there you go. I just caught it. So you can see it open there. But I love funny cars just because of the opening features and just how cool they are. So as you can probably tell, these are drag racing cars. So normally in the drag strip they go whoo, but yeah, funny cars are really, really cool. But yeah, just have a look at this, everyone. Have a look at how sick this is. But it is really heavy too. It's got quite a bit of weight to it. And yeah, that's about it for today's haul, everyone. So anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this video, be sure to click the like button and add to your favorites. I don't know, comment below, whatever you want to do, but I'll see you all next time.